We are reading Canto 9, Chapter 10, the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. In the Bhagavatam we have every important lila, and we even have a small Ramayana here with practically all the pastimes at least mentioned. And today we are reading text 51, which fortuitously, auspiciously is connected with passage of time, changing of eras, yugas, and speaks about the golden age, not only in the past, but created by you, Hare Krishna, in the service of Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So let us chant. Tretayam Vartamanayam. Tretayam Vartamanayam. Kala Kreta Samobhavat. Kala Kreta Samobhavat. Rame Rajani Dharmagye. Rame Rajani Dharmagye. Sarva Bhuta Sukhavahai. Sarva Bhuta Sukhavahai. Tretayam. In the Treta Yuga. Vartamanayam. Although situated in that period, Kala, the period, Krita, with Satya Yuga, Sama, equal, Abhavat, it so became. Rame, because of Lord Ramachandra's being present. Rajani, as the ruling king. Dharmagye, because he was fully religious. Sarvabhuta, of all living entities. Sukha avahe, giving full happiness. Sukha avahe. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Lord Ramachandra became king during Treta Yuga, but because of his good government, the age was like Satya Yuga. Everyone was religious and completely happy. Completely happy. Purport. Among the four yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali, the Kali Yuga is the worst. Congratulations. You knew it. We knew it, yeah? We got the short end of the stick. But, Prabhupada says, but, if the process of, you will never guess, Varnashram Dharma is introduced, wait how Srila Prabhupada explains it. Even in this age of Kali, and also interesting, he calls this the process. If it's introduced, even in this age of Kali, the situation of Satya Yuga can be invoked. The Hare Krishna movement or Krishna consciousness movement is meant for this purpose. Kaler doshani de rajan asti hyeko mahanguna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param vrajet. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is full of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Bhagavatam 12:351. If people take to this Sankirtan movement of chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, they will certainly be freed from the contamination of Kali Yuga. And the people of this age will be happy, as people were in Satya Yuga, the golden age. Congratulations. Again. Anyone, anywhere. Anyone, anywhere. Of course, you're not anyone, but you're included. Anyone, anywhere can easily take to this Hare Krishna movement. One need only chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, observe the rules and regulations, and stay free from the contamination of sinful life. Even if one is sinful and cannot give up sinful life immediately, if he chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra with devotion and faith, he will certainly be freed from all sinful activities, and his life will be successful. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. This is the blessing of Lord Ramachandra, who has appeared in this age of Kali as Lord Gaurasundara. Om Agyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmiridam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Chaitanya Padamboja Madhupebhyo Namo Namah Katanchidashaya Desham Shvapitat Gandha Bhagavad. My respectful obeisances to all the devotees of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who are like honeybees, drinking honey from the lotus of his feet. Because even a dog taking shelter of such devotees will also get some of that honey. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Vaigunya kita kalita paisunya vrana pidita dainyarna veni magnoham Chaitanya vaidyamashaye. Another one from Chaitanya Charitamrita. I am full of material defects. I'm bitten by eaten by germs of material defects. And my skin is covered with boils of enviousness and fault-finding mentality. So I'm immersing myself in the ocean of humility and I'm taking shelter of Dr. Chaitanya Vaidyamashraya. We have a super expert, best doctor. Plus we have an ocean. We have many oceans of mercy here, and we need to find one ocean of humility. If we cannot find the oceans of mercy can help to find where is that ocean of humility, and then there is a doctor. Perfect situation. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Siddhi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Congratulations. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas and Happy Golden Age. Which begins with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessings. So this verse illustrates how it's possible. Because even though Shri Ramachandra, Lord Ram, appeared in Treta Yuga, and Treta Yuga already has 1/4 of sin, faults, and misfortune. Sometimes we think, when I was young, everything was perfect. When my grandfather was young, it was even more perfect. And 300 years ago, it was so perfect. What to speak about 500 years ago, or 5,000 years ago. But not everything that's old is gold. We see that already 5,000 years ago, when Lord Krishna was speaking to Arjuna, he said already, Sakalaneha Mahata Yoga Nashta Parantapa. He said, oh Arjuna, yoga is lost. Kings have no clue. The kings have no clue how to be a king and a yogi at the same time. Already 5,000 years ago. That's why Krishna had to come and restore, speak the Bhagavad-Gita, and is this all Bhagavad-Gita? We are also restoring. We have a bastion, a fortress of Bhagavad-Gitas. And don't think that you are hiding in Vrindavan. We are on the front line of intense engagement with Kali Yuga. Here, restoring the Bhagavad-Gita and the science of yoga, as it is. So what to speak about later? And that was not Kali Yuga even, when Krishna was speaking Bhagavad-Gita. That was still Dwapara Yuga. And already Krishna says it's lost. So I have to restore. Arjuna, please help me restore the true science of yoga. Bhaktosya me sakachati, you are my bhakta, you are my friend, so you can rahasyam hitaduttamam. So I will tell you this secret of yoga. And in Treta Yuga also, already something was getting lost. 1/4, they say, is lost. But Lord Ram is illustrating that it is possible, even though it's not everything is perfect outside. From inside, by proper process, by the proper process, consciousness, activity, you can bring it back. If you are gold, the situation becomes golden. Oftentimes we complain, oh, this is bad, that is bad, and he is so bad. What to speak about him or her? So the question arises, if I'm so good, how come I'm surrounded by so many bad circumstances? Maybe it says something about me. Yeah? If I'm so good, why am I not in Goloka? Why am I not in Vaikuntha? Why am I not in Swarga? So if you change, then the situation will change. And that's Krishna's assistance in giving us the process. So Lord Ramachandra, it says here very clearly, Rame Rajani Dharmagya, because Lord Ram was ruling as a Dharmagya, as a person who is a perfect knower of Dharma. So Dharma means religion, Dharma means duties, Dharma means spiritual processes for everybody. So because of that, therefore, it became Satya Yuga. It became Satya Yuga. It became a golden age. Everything became perfect. Everybody was perfect. And also, Lord Ramachandra is called here Sarva Bhuta Sukhavahe. Sarva Bhuta Sukhavahe. Sukha means happiness, and avaha, one who brings, avaha, right? He brings. So because he is Sarva Bhuta Sukhavaha. And so he's showing us the example, perfect example. We are also, Srila Prabhupada, about 60 times, he says that this is our mission. This is our mission. This is Vedic mission. May everybody be happy. May everybody be happy. He says our mission is not to turn Christians into Hindu into something, into Vaishnavas, or the Vaishnavas into Gaudiya Vaishnavas. No, our mission is to make everybody happy. That's our mission. Of course we know that the only way everybody can be happy is by becoming a pure devotee. A pure devotee. They may be devotees of Lord Ram. They may be even devotees of Jesus, Prabhupada says. They can even be devotees of Jesus as a Vaishnava, a wonderful Vaishnava, son of God, who is teaching how to serve God purely. Prabhupada says, Jesus is our Guru, Jesus is Shaktavesha avatar. And so today is Christmas, we have to mention something, right? Yes. Yeah, so Prabhupada, and there are Christians, many Christians, who speak and teach pure devotional service, that approach God not for some what's in it for me. Hare Krishna. Some local bridge bossy color or sound, background vocals. Monkeys. It's cold for them, you know. Not approach God for material benefits, and not even for spiritual benefit, not even for salvation, not even for liberation, but for serving God out of love. And there are, I was even surprised to find that there are Christians who say that the goal is marriage with God. Marriage, become married to God. I don't think they have the Parakiya rasa, but that's okay. That's too secret. But there are. I was surprised last year to read that it seems in Ukraine, before the whole country was baptized into Christianity officially in 988. 988, that's 1,000 some plus years ago. It turns out there were Christians, but they, in modern theology, they would be considered adherents of Arianism, which means they saw Jesus as a Vaishnava, as a perfect servant of God, not as God, but as servant of God, as perfect son of God. He always calls himself in the Bible, I am son of man, many times. Only Gospel of John speaks about him as godly. So, which is our view, that he is a Vaishnava, and we follow him as a Vaishnava, as a perfect Vaishnava. So Prabhupada says, pure devotion, whatever you are, be a pure devotee. And we are okay if people can't accept Radha Krishna, even Rukmini Krishna. Okay, they can accept Lord Ramachandra, they can accept, I don't know, maybe somebody likes Varahadev, I don't know. Some do. There is a whole planet for such people. Varahadev. And Laghu Bhagavatamrita says they have the form of Varahadev also. They meditate on him and they are looking like Varahadev. Yeah. So, Laghu Bhagavatamrita by Sri Rupa Goswami describes this. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has illustrated. He was preaching to Murari Gupta, said, worship Krishna, and he couldn't. He said, oh, how can I give up Lord Ramachandra? So he came in the morning and said, let me die. I can't give up my Lord. And Prabhupada, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Nimai Pandit said, that's okay. That shows you're dedicated. You're fully faithful and loyal. And of course, because you know that Murari Gupta is incarnation of Hanuman. Yes, Hanuman. So how can Hanuman give up his Lord Ramachandra? So may everybody be happy. Sarva bhuta sukhavahe. May everybody become happy. And you can see that that's your task. Make everybody happy. Is it clear? So that's your responsibility. And it's also quite interesting how Srila Prabhupada connects the process of Varnashram Dharma. what's Srila Prabhupada's view of the process of Varnashrama Dharma. So you can see, what is the process of Varnashrama Dharma? Chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's so easy to misunderstand Varnashrama as a caste system. Hierarchical, restrictive, very divisive, to divide everybody. Caste system. But you can see in the Nectar of Devotion, Srila Prabhupada says it's for uniting and cooperation and for spiritual growth. In other words, therefore it's safer to speak about Daivi Varnashram. Because you can see, we speak about Satya Yuga, and a little later in this same canto, 1448, we see 48. Eka eva pura veda pranava sarvabang maya deva narayano nanya ekognir varna eva cha. So in the Satya Yuga, the first millennium, all the Vedic mantras were included in one mantra, pranava, the root of all Vedic mantras. There was one Veda. There was one worshipable deity, Lord Narayan. There was one fire and one varna. Eko varna in Satya Yuga. One varna, right? But sometimes we read about kings in Satya Yuga, don't we? So it means that at least everybody was a Paramahamsa Vaishnava. So nature can be different, but everybody is a Paramahamsa. And this is also the prediction about Satya, in this 10,000 years of the golden age now, that's in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. I heard this from Jayapataka Maharaj. So only as Jayapataka Maharaj, he was saying that in some South Indian temple there was one guest, Brahmana, who was coming and saying, "You are wrong. You are not authorized, and I will prove you are wrong." And he was searching and researching, and then after some weeks he came back and he said, "You know what? I was searching in the Puranas, and what I have found is that you are bona fide, that you are authorized." And here is the Brahma Vaivarta Purana verses. They are so clear. So that's Brahma Vaivarta 49. Bhagirat Yuvacha. So this is a story when Krishna leaves this world, and then the holy rivers come to him. And Bhagirathi Uvacha. Bhagirathi is who? Bhagirathi. Ganga, yeah. She flows where? We have several branches. Who has been to Bhagirathi Ganga? You have been, definitely. If I ask you, have you been to Gomukh? Yeah? Gomukh? That's Bhagirathi branch. Mandakini from Kedarnath, Alakananda from Badrinath, and Bhagirathi from Gomukh. So Bhagirathi Vacha. Hena taramana sheshta yasi golokam uttamam. She says Golokam. You're going to Goloka. Asmakam kagatish chatra bhavishyati kalau yuge. O protector, supreme enjoyer, you go to your supreme abode Goloka. What will happen with us in this Kali Yuga? What will be with us? What's wrong with that? So Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, that's verse 50. Kale pancha sahasrani varshani tishta bhutale. Pancha sahasra, very clear language. No, coded messages. Very clear. Pancha sahasrani. 5,000 years. Papani papino yani tubhyam dasyanti snanata. The blessed Lord, okay, that was the old we would say Shri Bhagavan. Yeah. The Supreme Lord said, on the earth, 5,000 years of Kali will be sinful, and sinners will deposit their sins in you by bathing. You can see. Hare Krishna. 51. That's where you come. Man mantropasaka sparshad mantra upasaka. Mantra upasaka. You should be mantra upasakas. Bhasmi bhutani tatkshanat bhavishyandi darshanat chas nanad eva hijahnavi. Thereafter, by two things, by darshan, by the sight, and touch of those who worship me by mantra, mantra upasaka. All those sins will be burnt. 52. Harer namani yatraiva puranani bhavantihi tatra gatva savadhanam abhisardham cha shroshesi. There will be chanting of the name of Hari and reading of the Bhagavad Purana. Three things. Krishna mentions three things with which you will create Satya Yuga, or 10,000 years of the golden age. No. 53. Purana Shravanat Chaiva Harer Namanu Kirtanat Bhasmi Bhutani Papani Brahma Hatyadikani Cha. Sinful reactions, including the killing of a Brahmana, can be nullified by hearing the Purana and chanting of the names of Hari in the manner of devotees. So it's not for you to be proud. Okay, let me, you can think, okay, let me go for a walk, look at the Yamuna and purify Yamuna. Although it is your task. But it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility. So Krishna is giving hope, and this is also our responsibility to give people hope. Here, Srila Prabhupada says, this is the purpose of this Hare Krishna movement, to give people hope and give people the process and give people the arrangement to be fully happy, completely happy, really happy. Through chanting Hare Krishna, through reading, studying and chanting the Purana, and there will be one more thing mentioned. And then, even just by that sound, the place has become purified. All over the world. He says all over the world. So just as dry grass is burned by fire, in the presence of my devotees, all sins are burned. And then he says, Mad bhaktanam sarirashu santi puteshu santatam mad bhakta padaraja sa sadhya puta vasundara. So by the dust of the lotus feet of my devotees, Mother Earth will be purified. Mameva nityam dhyayante te mat pranadika priya tadupas parshamatrena puto vayushchapu pavaka. They are more dear to me than my life. Who is more dear? Who every day meditate only on me. Mam Eva. Do you meditate every day only on Krishna? So you are more dear to Krishna than his life. He says, if you say, anybody who says my name, whether in happiness or distress, whether attentively or inattentively, I keep his name in my heart. You say, Krishna! and Krishna thinks, oh, Karabhajana, Hladini Shakti. He keeps your name in his heart. I think that's a good place to. And then Krishna says, Kaler dasha sahasrani mad bhakta santi bhutale eka varna bhavishyanti mad bhakteshu gateshu cha. For 10,000 years of Kali, let's know, such devotees of mine will fill the whole planet Bhutale, the whole planet. After the departure of my devotees, there will only, after, Mad Bhakteshu, Ekavarna Bhavishyanti. Somehow I missed this, there was one more, Mad Uchishta, that they eat only my prasadam. This was the previous verse, somehow I skipped. Here. Sadhya putani tirthani, Sadhya 57. Sadhya putani tirthani, Sadhya putam jagat tatha, man mantro pasaka vipra ye mad uchishta bhojina. Krishna says, one who, so the whole world will become a holy place because those intelligent worshippers of my mantra who partake my remnants, this is prasadam. If you eat prasadam, Krishna mentions prasadam. This is three things he mentions. Bhagavad Purana, Mahamantra, and prasadam. Okay? Three things are important, characteristic. Mad uchishta bhojana. So they will purify everything. So this is your task, to eat prasadam. only to worship the mantra. That means that all of us need to learn how to enter samadhi every day. Nam samadhi. There's no higher method, and we need to be expert, skillful into entering Nam Samadhi. In the Kirtan, where we are helped by the expert singer and by the other kind devotees, but also privately in your japa. You need to find ways how you can enter deeply into the Mahamantra meditation. And we do this for Krishna's pleasure. We do this for our personal advancement, but also this brings back the golden age. So nowadays, if you are unfortunate to see the news, read the news, you can think, my God, especially like the last, 7 years, some astrologers are saying that these last 7 years, everything is upside down. It's like the end of the 200-year cycle, and the worst things from the last 200 years are coming up. The worst of the worst is coming up. So much chaos is coming up, and contamination. And so Kali, what is Kali? Kali means dirty in one way, but also Kali, what is the main dirt of Kali? What is Kali? The word, the word itself, Kali, means what? Huh? Fighting, yeah, fighting. So, fighting, dissension, division, quarrel. That's Kali, chaos, separation. Whereas Daivivarnashram means you can be who you are. That's the idea of Daivivarnashram. Krishna says, use your whatever nature you have, it's okay. It's fine, no problem. Sva karmana tam abhyarcha siddhim vindati manava. With your nature, worshipping the Lord, you will attain perfection. Don't worry. So in other words, it's not restrictive, it's very liberating system. And as you can see in this purport, it's very beautiful and interesting purport. Srila Prabhupada explains, what is Varnashram? Chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you have everything else, but you don't have this, that's not Varnashram. That's that Asuri something, Asuri caste system or something, even if you have the names or whatever. So that's the main part. And not only chanting, because you can ask, actually I have this question. Maybe I should ask you, haha. I haven't opened for questions, so I can ask you, right? We are chanting Hare Krishna, right? It should remove all the symptoms of Kali, right? According to the book. We are reading the Bhagavatam. Should remove all the contamination of Kali, right? And Kali is quarrel. So the question, why do we quarrel? Do we quarrel sometimes? Are there any quarrels, dissension, fights between devotees? Do you sometimes have, right? How come? Everybody's chanting, everybody's hopefully reading or hearing. So why this dirty presence of Kali in the form of mutual hatred or this inclination, dislike, disrespect is present? How come? Maybe it doesn't work, huh?
We are not applying the teachings which we have heard from.
We are not applying the teachings. Thank you. Yes. Any other ideas? Anarthas. Anarthas. Yes, bro? Yes. Chetodarpana marjanam. It's so dirty, it takes time. Yeah.
In all the cases,
Yeah.
like it may take some time. For example, we have wood, firewood.
Firewood. Uh-huh.
If you have firewood, it is dry.
Yeah, dry and wet. So we have wet wood.
Firewood will catch the fire immediately. If it's wet, it won't catch the fire.
Okay.
Continuous fire on the firewood. And then what happens? The water which is in the wet firewood evaporates, like contamination goes out, it catches the fire. Same thing is the question you asked. Because of the
Yes.
contamination is so high, even if you chant continuously, still we are not.
Thank you. This is similar to what Jiva Goswami says in Bhakti Sandarbha. After he glorifies bhaktis, that it's so powerful. So he says, how come then that we are still not free from everything? So he says, well, because of the offenses, all of these offenses. So therefore, he says, therefore, practice sadhana means repetition. Again, abhyas. Abhyas means again, 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 again. And as you said, even if you have a wet firewood, very wet, if you try burning it, it becomes drier, 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 and then finally it is dry enough to burn. And also, if you want to help speed up the process, we can, again I will repeat my controversial statement from the last time, that if you just chant Hare Krishna, you will have bread and butter. You will have what to eat, or chapati with ghee, rice with ghee. You will have water, some kind of water, you will have air to breathe. And those of us who are above 40, we remember at least 5 ends of the world. 70s, end of oil. 70s, 80s, end of air. They were, just like in Delhi now, it was in Tokyo, in Los Angeles, everywhere. In Tokyo, they were selling oxygen on the streets, because everything was so dirty. But then they invented the catalyzer for the cars and everything. Now they have air. Some dead rivers that were 100% dead in USA, in Europe, now they are fresh, you can drink. And fish are swimming. So some things were restored. now India is the next one to save. So Prabhupada says he wanted that our movement enter into history as the movement that has saved the world, changed the course of history. So just by the fact that there is the yuga, dharma, sacrifice of chanting Hare Krishna, even if it's not done properly, at least you are doing it, so at least we will be able to survive. The war didn't start as everybody was afraid it would. Prabhupada said, there will be war unless you preach. So, 500 million books have been distributed, so many harinams, so much sacrifice by devotees, so much has been done. So I'm saying, if you just chant Hare Krishna, you will have your bread and butter, rice and ghee. But if you want paneer pakora, if you want pizza, if you want kofta, if you want the golden age, if you want the golden age, you have to chant nicely. Prabhupada says, chant nicely. What does it mean, nicely? It means two things. First thing, one thing, attentive, that's in your room. But out of your room means, as you say, apply the Bhagavatam teachings. And the Bhagavad-Dharma begins Sarvato manaso sangam ado sangam cha sadhushu maitrim dayam maitrim prashrayam cha bhuteshva dayatochitam. So the first three Bhagavad Dharmas explained in Canto 11 are Daya, Maitri and Prashraya. The first three Bhagavad Dharmas are mercy. You want people to be happy. Even those devotees around you. It's easy to wish happiness to some suffering children, 3,000 kilometers away. Oh, may they be happy. Maybe even send a little, say a prayer, send $5 or something, right? But this neighbor who chants so loudly and then throws some garbage in front of your door, and then I don't know if you should be happy. I'm not sure. More difficult. Easy to love the world, the humanity. The challenge is to love one person. Actually, the neighbor or somebody who is nearby. But that's the challenge. So if you chant nicely, so Dayam, Maitrim, friendship. And friendship, being friends, sounds very nice. But friendship is a sacrifice. You tolerate, you forgive, you are kind. So that's the next stage up, next level up. Not just chant, but chant nicely. Nicely means with respect. Nicely means allowing people to be who they are. If we speak about Daivi Varnashram, it means you can be whatever your nature is, use it for Krishna. Use it for Krishna. Engage it in the process of pure bhakti, or at least some bhakti, if not pure. Pure bhakti is the top, and it's possible, but at least bhakti to please Krishna. And then chant Hare Krishna, study the Bhagavatam and help others. So that's the message of hope. You can see this is the message of hope. Srila Prabhupada, whenever he speaks about hell, he's not a fire and brimstone preacher. That's a Western expression. Fire and brimstone. Brimstone is the, when you strike a match, it stinks, right? That's brimstone. That's a sulfuric stench, right? So they say that's how hell smells in Christianity. We have a better description of hell. We have 26 hells in Canto 5. So Prabhupada was not like this. I remember when I was serving for the BBT, I came to one temple and they said, "Oh Prabhu, can you please dictate the translation from the 5th canto of which part? This chapter about hell?" Really? Yes, please. And so I was translating, there's this hell. If you look cruelly at a guest, you go to hell where crows look cruelly at you and bite you. If you do this, you go to that hell. So many terrible hells are there. If you disrespect seniors, you are put into acid which burns your skin. Hare Krishna. If you, It's very exciting, fascinating reading. So, I read, I felt terrified. I thought, my God, I thought I'm bad, but it's even worse. I'm even worse than I thought. But then I asked devotees, why do they want it? They say, we want to give it to our relatives. Be afraid! You are going to hell! No, that's not how Bhagavatam or Srila Prabhupada is using this. Again, even after the 5th canto, what does Parikshit ask? He's not asking, how can I be saved? No, he says, how can they be saved? How can we help people avoid hell? And what is the answer? Canto 6? How people can avoid? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the story of Ajamil. The story of Ajamil. And when Srila Prabhupada speaks about hell, he gives whenever Srila Prabhupada, if you look to hear Srila Prabhupada's classes, he says, yes, people are going to hell. So he doesn't say, so you will go to hell if you don't bring your donation to our temple. No. He says, please help us to save people from hell. That's Prabhupada, that's a Vaishnava perspective on hell. He is not afraid. Svarga pavarga narakesh api tulyartha darshana. For a bhakta, he chants, he trusts Krishna. Krishna will protect me. But when Srila Prabhupada speaks, when we read, the idea is, please, let's protect other people. Let's sukha, sarva bhuta sukhavahe. All the living entities, may they be happy. Which is, of course, possible only by bhakti. Either impure bhakti or mixed bhakti, but ideally pure bhakti. Ideally pure bhakti. So this is Uddhava's program, Canto 11. He says, Tvayoba srishtasra gandhava solankara charchita uchishto bojino dasas tava mayam jayemahi. He says, some people walk around naked, like the Kumaras. You can get out in this in the morning in this weather, and you can appreciate. It's a challenge, right? Walking out. I really appreciate this gift of this. Somebody gave me this jacket. Oh, I'm so happy. And this is how they move up. But he says, as far as we are concerned, Tava Mayam Jayemahi. Our program, we will Tvayopa Srishta, we will take your garlands offered to you, Hare Krishna, Vaso, clothes offered to you. So San Francisco, they were offering jeans to Jagannath, right? We don't have this too much here, but at least in your mind you can say Krishna, I don't know. Oh, sorry, they tried this in Banki Biharidam, right? Didn't work out very well, right? Don't put on him, just like sort of offer, right? So, alankara, ornaments. Okay, for us, ornaments is tilak, I don't know what else. Ladies, okay, you have some ornaments still you can offer to Krishna or Radharani, right? Vaso, alankara, charchita, and gandha, the deodorant, or oil. In the morning you have oil, right? The aromatic oil, perfume. Oh yeah, ladies can, if they, but not too much, okay? Because sometimes small room, too much perfume, hard to breathe. Vaso, alankara, charchita, tvayopa srishta, uchishto bojino, and eating your prasadam. Eating your prasadam, tava mayam jayamahi. We will definitely win over your maya. We will overcome your maya. Shri Bhagavad prasadam ki jai. I heard this verse for the first time from Priyavrata Prabhu, Food for Life Global. I said, oh, there is a verse like this? Nice. By prasadam. So prasadam is included, fortunately for us. Prasadam, Bhagavatam, Hare Krishna, but Hare Krishna nicely. Nicely. And this is the message of hope. So for hope for us, you always have hope, and your task is offer hope to everybody else. Our mission is to give hope to everybody else. All the descriptions of hell are not to scare, but to show that there is a possibility of golden age nowadays. Golden age is, Prabhupada says, this is already predicted. Krishna has already predicted. Prabhupada writes about this here. Brahma-Vaivarta Purana describes, and this is your service. And we are very fortunate. We can join Srila Prabhupada's mission, Gauranga Mahaprabhu's movement, and be part of this wonderful Leela. Aganya Dhanya Chaitanya Gananam Premavanyaya Ninya Dhanya Jana Swanta Marushashvadanupatam. I offer my respectful obeisances to infinite, uncountable devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who are very fortunate, and they come adhanya jana to the unfortunate people who have, instead of heart, they have a desert, marustan, desert, dry. Sometimes we feel, oh, he's okay, she's okay, but I have a desert in my heart. No worries. Krishnadas Karaj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita says, these devotees who are infinite, uncountable, they bring a flood of Prema Vani, the message of love of Gauranga. He's sending you the flood of message of love. So we are bringing, helping, and trying to be channels of this mercy, to give hope and method and all the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Questions, comments, corrections? Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you for a message of hope.
Not mine, it's here.
From Bhagavad-Gita. The question is to Lord Rama appeared in Treta Yuga as per the verse, and Krishna appeared at the end of Dwapar. Lord Rama, when he left the planet, although the verse says that Sarvbhuta Sukhava, everybody was happy and was Satyuga. But not only that, he took all the citizens of Ayodhya along with him to his loka. Krishna came from Vrindavan. When he left, everybody remained there.
Everybody?
Remained there in the planet.
Yes.
So the question is, how do we understand that the mercy of Krishna and mercy of Lord Rama? This is one question.
Thank you for asking. It's such a nice story, actually. Okay. You can send an SMS that they save some prasadam for you. I'm joking. Actually, it's there in Sarartha Darshini. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Canto 10 explains. That's the chapter where Krishna comes to Kurukshetra for the yagya. And there is yagya and everything. So there is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explain, or maybe this Canto 11, where the Yadavas are beating each other, yeah? So he says that in Kurukshetra, in that Kurukshetra Yagya, when Krishna was alone, Kali Maharaj came. Kali came, and he said, Dear Lord Krishna, look, please look, what is my position? This is the material world, which is the only place for non-devotees. This is Earth planet, which in the whole world, in the whole universe, is the only little place for non-devotees. In the Bhumandala, only this one place, little place, is where you have Kali Yuga. Bhagavatam 5.19.19, Padma Purana Svarga Kanda says that Kali Yuga fully manifests only on our planet Earth. So one teeny planet in the universe, and also Kali Yuga is just 1/10. It's only 400,000 years, as opposed to 4 million years of Chatur Yuga, Divya Yuga. So this just little, so for non-devotees. And now look, Krishna. Demons you have killed. Devotees you have flooded with prema and you are taking them back with you. And neutral will become devotees. What will I do? Where is my yuga? Forget about me. What about non-devotees? So you have created this world for those who want to be non-devotees. So if you don't have my yuga, where will they? You don't give free choice. Means there's no choice. Krishna, if you live like Lord Ram, who in full view of everybody took the whole Ayodhya and they marched happily to the spiritual world, he says even non-devotees will become devotees and there will be no Kali Yuga at all. What will I do? And where all those jivas will go? So Krishna says, don't worry. He says, I will make a drama. I'll make a drama. It will look like I die. It will look like the Yadavas will fight. It's just a drama. And he says the proof is that this Jara hunter was hunting. He says if there was such a war, how could anybody hunt there? It means it was just a drama for people to make believe, to show as if there is such a quarrel. So he says, I will create such a picture that those who want to be atheists, non-devotees, they will have excuse. So don't worry, you will have your Kali Yuga. There will be such a, as you say, that it doesn't look as attractive as in Ram Leela, that everybody, Satya Yuga, everybody marched home and a few people stayed also very happily. So Krishna has taken care of it. But at the same time, Gauranga Mahaprabhu comes and he gives a 10,000 year window where we have a mini golden age, mini Satya Yuga, which still is our responsibility to expand by chanting, not just chanting, but chanting nicely, which means also having proper relationships with each other. So, Prema, Maitri, Kripopeksha, love for Krishna, friendship to devotees, mercy to ignorant, and Dvishatsu, envious, inimical, Upeksha, indifference, neutrality, or avoiding. Madhyam Bhakta's behavior. So if you behave like this, then we avoid offense, and that's nice chanting. We can chant nicely, and then it will unfold fully. And I hope we still are going to be able to see this unfolding more and more. We already see a lot of signs. This is unprecedented prosperity in the last, I don't know how many thousands of years. Just like there's one guy, Diamandis. He says he counted that this thing, which every one of you has in your pocket, just 25 years ago, he counted how much it costed. How much a phone costed, video camera, player, recorder, audio player, fax machine, all of this. He counted that it costed $1 million. Just in the 80s, just how many? 30 years ago, it was $1 million. Now you carry it in every gwal, every cowherd, everybody has it in his pocket, right? And we think we are so, everybody has so many things and we are so dissatisfied. Oh, this is bad, that is bad. We complain about everything. So that's our next task. So as far as bread and butter we have, but as far as, paneer pakora, that's the next level up. Good relationships, respectful dealings between Vaishnavas. Okay?
Thank you so much, Prabhu. I may add, Prabhu, this that when Krishna left the planet,
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
It reminds me of a very interesting and important point from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. That's in his amazing spiritual thriller biography, chapter 12, Shastra. There is a point, I think it's taken from his Bengali comment on 111, Bhagavatam 111. One learned devotee, Brijbasi, said it's from 111. He says that in Bengal, in Bengal we see that people chant Hare Krishna. He says it's traditional. We chant Hare Krishna. People chant Hare Krishna. But he says, why? It's traditional. But he says, even chanting Hare Krishna for hundreds of years, he says, why don't they give up bad habits like eating fish, illicit sex, intoxication, all these things? He says, why not? So he says, because they don't properly study the Bhagavatam. He says, because just like we do not worship Krishna alone, we worship Krishna with Radharani. Krishna with Radharani. This beautiful description where Krishna says, if you do not worship Radharani, worship of me is not so, doesn't please me. Krishna is Krishna and Radharani is Sarupa Shakti. So in the same way he says, chanting of Hare Krishna is Krishna. And studying Srimad Bhagavatam is Sarupa Shakti of this process. So two has to go together. Because from here, as Prabhuji mentioned, we learn how to chant, how to live, how to interact, so that our chanting Hare Krishna is effective.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Bhagavad Prasadam ki jai.